Hi guys, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching me, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, we had a discussion on this Punchline about President Uhuru Kenyatta remarks that he made when he was in Kiambu, questioning Kenyans to be wise and make an informed decision when they reach to the ballot such that they don't vote in crooks and thieves. And therefore, the president did not mention anyone in his speech. But in our discussion here, we could see where these words were being directed to. Because if you talk about corruption, we have three camps now. The One Kenya Alliance, ODM camp with Raila Amolo Odinga. We have William Ruto and his UDA camp, and the hustler Tanga thing. So many Kenyans could read into President Uhuru Kenyatta's speech and understand where he is heading to. And even in the comment section, you know, after discussion here, we normally open the comment section. I always read each and every comment. I saw how people were commenting there. So it was clear who Uhuru was addressing to. So after the remarks from President Uhuru Kenyatta and our discussion on this Punchline, we were only waiting for one thing: the reaction of these three camps. Because we have Raila here, we have William Ruto with his UDA, and then probably we might have One Kenya Alliance. So we were waiting to see the reaction of each and every camp. Raila Odinga, up to now, there's no reaction there. So meaning they are not affected when President Uhuru Kenyatta is saying that Kenyans should not elect thieves or crooks. I check in One Kenya Alliance, I have not seen any reaction from this team concerning the speech of President Uhuru Kenyatta. But now if you check to the UDA or Hustler Nation team, they are now outside there responding to President Uhuru Kenyatta. Most of these people are not happy with the speech from President Uhuru Kenyatta. So I want you to shortly listen to these guys, then after there, we are going to continue with our discussion.
So President, today, you are telling us the 8 million Jubilee supporters in your own reading are full of conmen and crooks and thieves. That is an insult to the Jubilee family and to your supporters. If there is anybody, kama kuna mtu mwizi Kenya ambaye anataka kuwa kiongozi, Mr. President, you have the instruments of power. The National Intelligence Service falls under you. You have the EACC, you have the DCI, you have the Auditor General. Use those and tell the country. Don't be general, be specific. Be specific. You're a leader. A leader must talk with specificity.
Now, we are continuing with our discussion, but a quick reminder. You might be watching me, but you have not yet subscribed. Please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we come out with a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all the returning subscribers and anyone who dropped a comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, let us give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube is going to recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, you have heard it yourself from Aden Duale, the former majority leader in the National Assembly. Duale is trying to play politics that no one can buy into that by trying to insinuate that President Uhuru Kenyatta is calling the 8 million voters who voted for him thieves and crooks. Even the voters are brave, they cannot buy into this issue. They understand that they voted for some people into leadership position. So Uhuru is simply talking about those guys who are voted into those positions, but not the voters. So my question is, if President Uhuru Kenyatta was talking about thieves, he did not mention anyone. And we know it is not only William Ruto who is on ballot. Then why is the Tanga team so much agitated with President Uhuru Kenyatta's speech? Why are they the only people questioning President Uhuru Kenyatta and his speech, if really they don't have something to prevent or protect? Is there something they're trying to hide? And why are they so much angry with President Uhuru Kenyatta's speech? So all this lead into one direction. If you want to know the crooks and thieves that President Uhuru Kenyatta was talking about, just check in which camp the complaint is coming from. Just check which group is complaining about President Uhuru Kenyatta's speech. Why is ODM silent? Why is One Kenya Alliance silent? And why is the Tanga guys making noise? So that alone is enough to tell you that you should be careful when you get to the ballot. This team is carrying thieves and looters that President Uhuru Kenyatta might have been talking about. That's the truth of the matter. Because if not, why the noise? Why is everyone crying? Why are they all over social media crying about the thieves and looters that Uhuru was talking about? Now, in one way or another, this team might think that they are trying to protect William Ruto. But in really sense, what these guys are doing is to expose even more William Ruto to his opponent and even the voters who are going to decide on ballot. People now will be talking about the corruption issues, the looting, and the crooks in the country. And this is also going to revive the memories of the Aror and the Kimwarer Dam. I remember when Raila Amolo Odinga was questioning about the billions of money that were in question. And William Ruto, the deputy president, came out and said the money in question is just, and you know, he was mentioning around 7 billion. So Raila was asking, is 7 billion a change for Mandazi? So these are the kind of conversation this team is trying to revive here in the name of protecting William Ruto. The only good thing these guys could have done is to keep quiet and they continue with their campaign. Lakini ile kelele wamepiga tu na ile mambo sasa wameanza kuamusha, they are exposing William Ruto. So this is good because it might work in the interest of William Ruto opponent like Raila Amolo Odinga and One Kenya Alliance if they will exist up to the end. And therefore, Kenyans should be very careful when they are getting to the ballot, when they are listening to all these politicians, when these politicians are outside there campaigning, to understand who is the best person to lead them. Ile Nyatwali alikuwa anauliza kwamba in whose hands, and someone was asking this one in the comment section, that in whose hands are you safe? So let Kenyans decide in the ballot if they are safe in the hands of William Ruto, Raila Amolo Odinga, or One Kenya Alliance, if they will be there. Because for them, I'm not yet sure. So let them decide. But again, we are here also to open this discussion to them so that they can also understand which side is safe for them. And lastly, as I conclude, I want to remind Kenyans that where there is smoke, there is fire. So if you see the smoke, expect to see the fire. President Uhuru Kenyatta talked about the fire. And we are seeing where the smoke is coming from. So expect to see the fire that Uhuru was talking about from the direction where that smoke is coming from. So the people who are making noise are the ones who will put the country into the dilemma that Uhuru is talking about in terms of looting, corruption, and the crooks. So it is you, the voter, who need to decide which direction is the right you can take. Thank you so much for listening to be up to this far. May good God bless you. See you in our next video. But now we have opened the discussion. Let us meet in the comment section. I think you have so much to talk about this discussion. So just comment there. I'm going to read each and every comment. And again, at the end of the day, I will respond to all of those comments one after the other. So your comment is not in the vain. I'm going to respond to all of them. So let's meet in the next video. Yeah, see you there.